Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
Hidden Gems.
Yes. You want to start?
I was going to ask you.
Go ahead. You seem to have one that you want to get out there.
All right. It's a movie.
Okay.
From 1990. Only place I have been able to find it is on YouTube. But the problem with the version on YouTube is they bleep out all the profanity.
Okay.
Alright, hold on a minute. Drink. It stars. Now, the three main people are Kim Greist, Greist.
Okay.
I don't know too many. I don't really know anything else that she's in. Christopher Lloyd and Christopher Lambert. It's called Why Me? The movie is hilarious. You ever see it?
Why me?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
So, the plot is Lambert is dating Kim Greist.
Okay.
And she works at a bank. That comes into effect later on in the movie, but him and Christopher Lloyd, and Lloyd plays Grease's dad.
Okay.
They're partners, though. They're safe crackers. And at the very beginning, this ruby is given to, had been found, and it belongs to the Turkish government. They're trying to give it to the Turkish government. And this terrorist group, the Armenian Liberation Front, they end up stealing it. Well, one of the people in the group has a safe, and at his business, which is a jeweler, and
Now who? Wait. Is this from like 84?
96 or 90.
Called Why Me?
Why Me?
Okay. No, I've never ever seen this.
So he puts it. The guy puts it in his safe at the jewelry store, and Lambert robs the safe. Takes everything in it. There's a curse of death upon anybody that looks at the ruby.
Okay.
So there's no pictures of it. There's a painting.
Weird.
Like I said, it's hilarious. There's one point that if you look up the commercial, the trailer for it, a little girl stops Lambert and she's trying to get bicycle lock open. And he's like he's like working with it, and she's like, "Don't bother, I've already tried." And he gets it and tells her what the combination is. She takes off with the bike, loses the bike lock. And they're still walking. You hear a little boy, "Hey, my bike is stolen."
That's funny. Yeah, there's not even a DVD release of it either. Like, it's lost.
Like I said, it's on YouTube, but the cursing is beeped.
Well, that blows. Who the hell likes a fucking movie with cursed beeping?
I know, I'm like, oh, what the hell? What the fuck is it? What the beep? Is it beep?
Right? What the beep? Beep, 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 beep. Holy beep.
So, yeah, they don't even realize that they got the stolen ruby.
That's fine.
The thing is, like, costume jewelry. Then what they do realize what they got. He ends up making a trade with like the police and with the Turkish government. The Turkish government, it was like for $1 million in small unmarked bills. It's all ones. And then the police, they ended up confiscating all the diamonds that they stole from because they were trying to get to hack them it, and the person that they went for that got arrested, and all the diamonds got taken. Like I said, you gotta watch it. It's hilarious. All right, your pick.
Oh, Hidden Gem. This is a tough one because I haven't really been looking for hidden gems, so this is gonna have to be like a deep pull from.
I was gonna say, what you gonna do? Make a man you oven?
No. No. But I will go in a very similar vein, a Capcom game. Got a re-release recently, but the original one is still so much better, in my opinion. DuckTales. I liked the remake. They did a good job. It's just as fun, but the original had so much more
and
something to it. I don't know how to explain it. The DuckTales game was way better for the original Nintendo.
I'm really hoping with the PlayStation 5
full back compatibility
with your digital stuff.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Everything I have digitally for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4.
That's a lot of digital.
That's the way to go for them.
Right?
And you know what? That gives it a good, a strong starting point on it. because I know a lot of people that have done digital games. If you make that completely reverse compatible, they're going to be more willing to buy a PlayStation 5.
Right, and then with the new Xbox that's coming out, guaranteeing full backward compatibility of digital and disc format, with the ability to rip disc format into digital format, PlayStation's going to have their fucking work cut out for them.
I heard it. They're at least doing the full reverse compatibility with disc.
That's enough for me because I have enough fucking discs of PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3. It's getting kind of fucking ridiculous.
But like I said, it'd definitely be very helpful for a place 3 and 4 digital.
Yeah.
All right. So we had the mid-season of Rick and Morty this week.
Yeah.
That's actually the best episode of this so far of this season.
Yeah. I went back and watched all the other ones again. It is the best. It is the one that holds the most water. I do like the talking cat episode though.
I seen a video about that.
Why the cat talks? Yeah, it was for the writers basically telling themselves not to overthink things, and like no explanation will be good enough.
But
so
there's fan theories.
Oh yeah, there's loads of fan theories.
The fan theory is about their fan theory, and it seems more. It might be sickening. But
whatever it is, it's not enough to kill him.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a film theory episode. Right. Yeah, and I saw that. I was like, yeah, well, no. The writers flat out said what it is. It's a mockery of all the talking animals in Disney. And the fact that no one ever asks why they can talk, because no explanation would be good enough. So basically, they created that character to take a shot at Disney, which seems to be the motif of this season. Let's just be real. Like, so many shots at the Avengers and Star Wars.
Well, that one episode was Ocean's 11. And
actually, Now You See Me. I've shown you that one, haven't I? Where he just loses his shit over Now You See Me. And then he sees Now You See Me 2 in a theater in Canada, and he doesn't see it. He sees it on the marquee, and he's all like, "Oh, so it must be like really popular. This movie must be really popular in Canada." And they're watching it. It's always plays at 2:00. Okay. And then I see the poster, and it says Now You See Me 2, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, it's Now You Don't. It's Now You Don't. You don't make a movie with a build-up, and it's half a fucking line, and you don't do the payoff line. You do 2? What? This is a part of the Now You series?
Yeah.
I agree with him, though. Like, heist movies are fucking retarded. I love the fucking fact that they took a shot at Terminator and how stupid it is. Though I do love that very end. I feel like we're missing something. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Next time, stay in the damn ship. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
It just
plus it actually explains why he doesn't time travel.
Yeah.
Because those giant ball sack head.
Yep.
Will come looking for him.
Yep. Stop messing with time. Oh, why'd it have to be snakes? I'm afraid of snakes. You ain't afraid of snakes. You afraid of work. I love the ballsack characters. They could have their own spin-off series and I would totally watch it, where they just travel through time beating people up for fucking with time. There are so many characters from Rick and Morty, honestly, that I'd watch spin-off shows of. Squanch. I would watch a Squanch spin-off series. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Bird Person. Actually, I would like to see a spin-off series about Rick and his friends when they had the band. That's kind of like Metalocalypse meets Rick and Morty.
Well, you're gonna start saying Bird Person, but we gotta find out what happens next with Bird Person, or Phoenix Person, or is it Phoenix Person?
Yeah, they haven't done anything with that.
And they gotta continue with Evil Morty.
Yeah. I've got a weird theory about Evil Morty, okay? I don't think that the Rick that we follow is that our Morty's Rick. But I also don't think the Evil Morty is that Rick's Morty. I think Evil Morty is a Rick in a Morty's body. Because I've noticed a few things. Evil Morty has electronics in his body. He's got mechanical shit. When he pulls the thing, he's got... The only other character who does that is Rick. He's replaced arms with fucking mechanical... Like, he's not afraid of me. He's got a fucking arm that splits apart and has rockets and shit in it. He's not afraid to mechanicalize himself. I think...
Wait, no. That's not true. About him being the only character. Morty actually can turn into a car.
That's true, but that was put there by Rick. Morty isn't smart enough to do that kind of shit on his own. So I think that the Evil Morty is actually the Rickest Rick, because he figured out that getting into the body of Morty covers his brainwaves fully.
Maybe.
I mean, if he wasn't a Rick, why would he run for Rick president? Like, to me, I think that the original, or the Rick that we are following, isn't this Morty's Rick, but he did something to his Morty, or lost his Morty. I think probably at the beginning of the episode, because it hasn't been cut from any of the intros. Is the fucking Morty and Rick run, Rick dives in the thing, and he's gonna get eaten. Right. Like, there's no way around it. His ass is getting eaten. He's not gonna get mauled and turned into Evil Morty. His ass is eaten.
Right.
He shows up when Morty's 13, yet Bird Person has photo of young Rick holding a young Morty.
Right.
I think that this Rick is using this Morty to try and make up for what he did, knowing that this Rick isn't going to come back, or doesn't think this Rick is going to come back because this Rick is like one of the original of the Council of Ricks. And that's why he has such a fucking hatred for the Council of Ricks, because he just abandoned his Morty. I've got a whole lot of Rick and Morty theory that I can go into, like about Squanch. I don't think Squanch or Bird Person are necessarily dead.
Well, we know what...
We know what... But I don't think that Phoenix Person is Bird Person. I think that's a different Tammy and Bird Person than the ones that we initially met. Because I've seen in the background a couple times they've either reused and unintentionally Tammy's character model, or that's not Tammy from that time. Well, hold on. I take that back. That might be the Tammy from that time, because they switched after the squirrel incident.
Yeah, actually, what doesn't make sense is the theory I've seen. It's basically placed Tammy as Summer's friend because of the first episode where they teleport into the school.
Yeah.
But that's not the same
school.
The same universe.
Yeah, no. Hey.
That doesn't make any... So that does not make any sense. Well, actually, maybe it does. Because the Rick and Morty of that world, of the world that they're in now, would have done pretty much everything the same until they cured the whatever they cured the planet of, and then they blew up.
That's right.
So everything before they blew, them fixing everything would be exactly the same.
Right.
That's the only way it works for that. Oh, we'll put Tammy here as a spy.
Yeah, that wouldn't...
Because otherwise it don't make any sense.
Somebody just bought 2K15 or 2K20 for $15 or £15 in England, and it won't start. Every time it fucking starts, it just crashes again. All updates and everything. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with 2K? Like, I'm gonna spin this a little bit into let's fucking shit on 2K for a couple of minutes. Why? Okay, of all the things you're gonna do in a wrestling game, why change the controls that have been established for the other 6 fucking games?
They've changed.
Not that drastically. The reverse is always in the same place, the finisher is always the same thing, and the punch and shit, the basic stuff is always the same. The other add-ons is what they've changed. Like how to...
The submission...
Yeah, the mini-games are where they switch a lot of stuff year to year, not the actual controls.
And I hate that.
But who is the genius that's like, yes, let's create fantasy versions of characters and waste character space?
Yeah.
Like, I would have rather had a bunch more blank creator wrestlers than having a bunch of shitty horror characters.
Oh, it don't matter. All the creator wrestlers are crap too.
Yeah, the community creations are absolute garbage. They have like maybe 5 or 6 decent ones that I've seen so far, of the ones that you downloaded. And if those,
I only show the males, and I do have some females.
No, you showed me the females. You showed me some of the females because I saw freaking
just a couple of champions.
Yeah, and they looked like trash. Jeff Jarrett looked good. I gotta give whoever did Jeff Jarrett. He looks just like Jeff Jarrett now, like spot on.
The librarian looks good.
Librarian probably looks good. Which one, Peter Avalon or?
No, I don't have Peter.
I wouldn't get Pete. Leva's better. She's a better librarian. Honestly, I hope that Pete gives up the gimmick. She's like, this is the dumbest thing ever, and gives it up, and then has an intergender match. Or wants to take it solely, and then has an intergender match with Leva. Because Leva's a great intergender wrestler. Her and Orange Cassidy had a match that just blew my mind.
Then she wins the gimmick.
I would like that. I would really like that, because she's the better librarian character.
Right.
Have you watched any of like the Being the Elite or anything?
Nope.
Well, you know the Inner Circle, Jericho's team, right? At the end of one of the Being the Elites, they beat up everybody that was filming the bit that was being filmed, stole the camera, and took Leva Bates, they like kidnapped her. And they're like, next week it's going to be Being the Inner Circle, and the next week when they come back to Being the Inner Circle, Leva Bates is reading them a story, and they're all kind of like everyone, no, I shouldn't say everyone, Proud and Powerful and Sammy Guevara are all sitting around like this, like little kids and shit, while she's reading and like slowly passing out one by one, and they like let her go, and like, what have we learned this week? Kidnapping people is wrong. You know, thanks for teaching us to be better people and shit. And they steal her cell phone, and the one dude's like, she wouldn't want that, yo. Ortiz from Proud and Powerful is like, she wouldn't want that from us, yo. We're better than that. Like, shut up. We got money. Make some money, bro. It's just like, it's the perfect character.
It goes along with the one bit on Bob and Tom about violence on TV. If somebody carjacked you, I was gonna kill you, but Lamb Chop told me to chill.
Right. I'm gonna steal your money, but I'm not gonna kill you, because Mr. Rogers would want me to be a better person. or another bitch about fucking WWE 2K20 is, why so many Charlotte Flairs? Just do one. Just give me one. She hasn't changed that drastically. She really hasn't.
No, her two. her original.
Her NXT version, I can see. Her NXT and her WWE, like, main roster versions, yes, I can see 2. But 4? No. No. How many Stings do they have? Still 5?
No.
2?
I think it's like 2.
Theirs and Surfer Sting? Probably Wolfpack 2. Maybe 3. But with Sting is
maybe
one.
3,
like, Sting is one, you don't need multiples of him. Just give him a different costume. Fucking switch the costumes. It's not that difficult.
Right.
Like, same with Charlotte. Like, they could have put that in one character and had old school, new school, flip between 2 costumes. But no, they fucking stuff us with 8 versions of Charlotte Flair because you've got each of them, and then they're alternate costume versions. Like, I don't get multiples of the same guys.
Because of the story mode.
Yeah, the showcase mode, which, by the way, showcase mode has always sucked and has never been good. Flat out. There's never been a good one. I'd rather watch a damn documentary about the person I'm supposed to be playing showcase mode about than actually play the stupid showcase mode.
Do you remember Legends of WrestleMania?
Yeah, that game was trash.
The one thing I liked about it, and there's a couple of things I liked about it.
It had some good elements, but the gameplay itself was just
right. The gameplay itself, yeah, was trash. But
I loved the fantasy match.
My thoughts were, I liked where you could take the loser of the match, you play the match, and win the match.
Alternate history versions.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm like, why didn't they do that with
showcase mode?
The showcase mode, because I don't want to. I don't want Charlotte to win.
No.
I want Becky to win.
Yeah, like totally.
The WrestleMania 32, the triple threat match
with Daniel Bryan. No.
The Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley.
Yeah.
Or Becky.
Becky. Again, Becky or fucking Sasha. Just not Charlotte. I'm not a Charlotte fan. Like, I get the appeal.
I watched some of that. One of the WWE's, the one on Becky after Raw, I believe, this week.
Don't know, I haven't watched.
It was like, it was just the man. Like the next year, they were doing. All 3 of them were at like this press conference. And they had an action figure set for that match, but Becky wasn't in it. Like, I was in this match,
right? Yeah. I'm gonna go down the toy route. The one that pissed me off was the Women's Revolution pack. Did you see that one?
No.
It was a 5-pack. It was the 4 Horsewomen and Stephanie McMahon. Why Stephanie McMahon? Should have been Triple H.
right?
And people are like, why Triple H? Because he championed women's wrestling.
Right.
What he needs to do is the same damn thing with tag team wrestling. By the way, Revival are going to get buried. They are not re-signing their fucking contract. They are done. Their contract is up. They are gone. And I know right where they're fucking going. They're going to AEW. They want the Young Bucks. They've wanted the Young Bucks for years. And I can't wait because AEW is tag team wrestling. Like, that to me, AEW is where you find tag team wrestling and storylines that actually go from point A to an end. Like, you see an ending to these damn storylines. It's not like we get halfway and they go, never mind. How many abandoned storylines does WWE have? I guarantee you we could do a compilation video of all the abandoned storylines that WWE has ever fucking had, and it would be about 8-9 hours long.
So, want to do some picks?
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Let's do... Fuck. It's a tough one. I got it. Movies, since you actually set this off with the hidden gems. Movies that need a DVD release.
I'll start with Why Me.
There you go. Why Me's a great choice. I'm going to go with The Godfather Saga. Have you ever seen that edit of The Godfather?
No.
They take and re-edit Godfather 1 and 2 to where 2 is the main narrative, and 1 is used for flashback scenes, where you still get the whole story of both 1 and 2,
Right.
but it's used as... And it is a better edit of 1 and 2 than 1 and 2 separated. And it had a cassette release. Like, you can go buy it on cassette. You can still order it on Amazon on cassette, but they will never give it a DVD release. And it's like, it's a better version. Why are you holding back a better version?
Other than that, it's hard to think.
Oh, no, there's a ton, dude. I got 2 more right on... And they're not. It's not that they're all that good. It's just that they're cult movies that deserve to get the release. Or I should even pull it back from from movies to things that should be released on DVD that aren't. Because there's a lot of TV series that haven't been released on DVD that really need a DVD, like a serious DVD release. Perfect example, not in my list. Freddy's Nightmares. You can get the entire Nightmare on Elm Street collection.
How about Nightmare Cafe?
Nightmare Cafe was the spin-off of Freddy's Nightmares, which was...
Yeah,
it was. Like, Freddy's Nightmares was a retelling of his story. Nightmare Cafe was an anthology.
No, it started the same people.
It starred Robert Englund, and then every story in Nightmare Cafe was an individual...
There was 2 other people that were basically stuck at the cafe.
Oh yeah. In the interstitial stuff, but the story that was told in the in-between of the cafe itself was like the anthology bit, Twilight Zone style. Because I just binged the TV series of Nightmare on Elm Street, of the Nightmare stuff, like Freddy's Nightmares, Nightmare Cafe is the one that retells him. No. It's Freddy's Nightmares that retells him, and Nightmare Cafe is the anthology.
Yeah, it's not tied to
him.
Freddy.
Yeah, that's Freddy's Nightmares that's tied to like retelling.
It's Robert Englund in it, but
he's like a host, more or less.
He's like a taxi driver or something.
He's more like the interstitial. He's the host in the interstitial bits while the other story's actually being told. Where Freddy's Nightmares was like...
I think he's like a taxi driver that gets the people to the cafe.
Yeah, that's right. I know at least 2 episodes that's what it is. And then the other one, he's the waiter. He reprises the waiter thing from the one Nightmare on Elm Street movie where he's in all white and has the thing over, and then he pulls it away and it's his fucking glove hidden under there.
Not Nightmare Cafe.
No. Oh no, wait, was it? No, that was Freddy's Nightmares. Because they basically retold all Nightmare on Elm Street through Freddy's Nightmares, just in a shittier form and clouded it up.
All right, so
things that need to be released on DVD. You've got Why Me? I've got Godfather Trilogy. Nightmare Cafe. I'm gonna go with... I've never been able to find it. If it exists, it's rare. It needs a wide version release. And again, it's a Robert Englund vehicle. The original V.
Damn it, I was going to say that too.
In the 80s. That fucking thing was actually so good.
Not the original miniseries.
No, the movie.
No, the miniseries, it was a miniseries. No, the movie was actually a miniseries.
No, there's 3 of them. There's the miniseries, and then 2 movies that were released shortly thereafter. Yeah, no, I just saw the collection. It was of the movies, and I want that. I want that miniseries. Is what I want.
The original miniseries. Yeah, didn't have Robert Englund.
No, the movies.
Then the series.
Oh yeah, they did do a fucking straight up series too.
They did a series that lasted like 2 years.
Yeah.
That's where Robert Englund came in, and then The Final Conflict miniseries
was paired into 2 movies, for 2 TV movies.
Well, it was considered a
miniseries. When people say like The Stand is a miniseries, I'm like, no, that's 4 movie. That's a 4-part movie told on It's a TV movie. Like Christine, that's a TV movie. That's a fucking movie. You see the word at the end of TV movie? Yeah,
but they consider The Final Conflict was also a miniseries.
It was all financed by ABC, wasn't it?
It was me. I thought it was CBS.
Was it CBS? I thought ABC had V because they did the new one.
Was it?
Either way, V should definitely be on the fucking list. That entire story was in.
I didn't care for the series.
I would have liked the series better had it stuck to what had been established in the original mini series. They started taking liberties with some of the shit. I'm like, come on. Stop veering.
Plus, it just seems kind of dragged out.
Yeah. Like, they had elements that they wanted to tell, but they didn't want to rush it all in, like, 3 episodes. Even though it would have been better told in 3 episodes.
The second series, 2010.
Yeah, the newest one.
Actually, it was really good. And I'm like, why didn't you come back?
Yeah. I know. I'm with you on that. And the chick that played the main alien, the one from Deadpool, so good at that role. She had the alien aspect down. And when I watched Deadpool, I'm like, why do I recognize her? Because she had long hair. And then they show her with the short hair, and I'm like, oh, it's the alien chick from V. I honestly
Firefly?
think... Yeah, and Firefly, yeah. I honestly think if they ever did a Species movie remake, this should be great for that, because I would love to see her naked a lot. Just throwing that out there, Hollywood.
Damn it, you took my third and final.
And that was my second.
Oh,
my final.
Oh, yeah.
My final's an offbeat one.
I'll go with yours now.
My final is another 80s television series. And you're like, God damn it! Werewolf starring Chuck Connor. Oh, really? They got one good season. You can find almost all of it on YouTube, except for the 2 best fucking episodes, because they have music cues in them that got them claimed on YouTube. So you cannot find those goddamned episodes.
So,
and I don't care. Cut the music out. I don't care. I just want those the best fucking episodes. I remember watching it.
Now, I'm gonna
sidetrack while you're thinking.
Sidetrack. Do you remember Lois and Clark?
Yes.
You know,
that right there's another good one that never got a DVD.
I'll count that.
A fucking wide DVD release.
There's after they got married. They got married on season finale.
Yep.
The episode, the season premiere of the next season. Only one time was it on TV.
Why did they get rid of it?
I noticed it right away. It starts with Lois in bed.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right. I remember now.
You can see through her.
Yep, all the way through.
Nighty. It only got the airplay one time. I watched it on freaking TNT all the time, and they never played it again.
Damn.
Like, why'd you get rid of that? That was the best episode.
Right?
So, I'll go with that. Lois and Clark.
There we go. New Adventures of Superman. Now you know what I'm doing. Like, I'm going like, looking for some stuff here.
Alright, so, like, share, subscribe.
Comment. Tell
your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your...
Tell
your friends.
Tell all your enemies.
Until next time, keep
reading
and
peace.
Mama World.